Hey everyone, it's Carissa Wiley here for Concord and Ninth. Thanks for joining me today. It's time for a look at the brand new Paper Bouquet stamps and dies from Concord and Ninth. These are brand new for April 2024. And these florals can be used on their own, or you can use them to create the most adorable interactive paper wrapped bouquet designs. So here is a look at the stamps and dies, and I absolutely love this stamp set because I think it can be used on so many different cards with so many other Concord and Ninth products that you may already have. And this is a look at the die set. Now that die there in the center may look a little bit funny, but I'm going to show you how you can use that to create an interactive paper bouquet design. I really love a good floral set because you can use it for a variety of occasions. So here's a look at all of the dies die cut out of various colors of cardstock, and it kind of all hinges around this paper bouquet wrap. Now, when you die cut this from cardstock, it creates the score lines for you, which allows you to wrap your bouquet in some paper. And there's also a little tab included so that it kind of stays closed. Now you have a couple of floral elements here that coordinate with all of the greenery. There's the little wrap as well as a tag and a bow, and I love that sentiment. But all of these greeneries kind of look a little bit funny when you look at them just die cut. But all of those little dots on the top of these stems are where you can add your glue and adhere your floral elements. Now you'll also notice that there's kind of a wider part on these stems, and that was designed so that you can stack those up on top of each other and add the little wrap piece over the top and create an adorable bouquet. Now this floral here, it can be used either on its own or you can double it up like I've done. And you can use various pieces from the die set to create your own custom little bouquet. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. Now there's also some flower centers included in the die set, or you could use some enamel dots. I think that's a fun way to finish off these florals. And once you have your florals adhered to the stems, then you can kind of stack them up in any order that you want to create a beautiful custom bouquet. Now, I like to vary the colors of green that I use on the stems because it adds a lot of depth and dimension to the bouquet. And if you ever look at flowers, there's often various tones of green throughout the bouquets that florists and other people create. So I like to really vary those greens and create a lot of dimension. Now you can see I'm stacking all of these greenery pieces up, aligning that wider part on the stem. Then I can take this entire thing and place it inside of my paper wrap. Then I'm just going to fold on the score lines and tuck that right into the tab, and that helps keep that wrap closed. So you can see how easy these little paper bouquets come together, and you can use these with or without that wrap design, but I'm going to show you a fun little interactive way to use that wrap design. So you can see this card that I've created using that wrap design, and I've added some various greeneries throughout here. I've added some enamel dots to the center of my florals, and I've also used some vellum to cut some of this greenery to give it even more depth and dimension. And I've embossed this "Here's a Little Paper Hug" sentiment, which I love so much. Now, when you untie the twine on this paper wrap, you can actually open up this paper wrap, and you can see I've actually stamped a sentiment on the inside of this as well. And I think that's just a fun way to use this adorable interactive design. And I just have to say, I absolutely love that tiny tag in the die set as well. Now for the second card, I've created a simple floral bouquet, and I have added the little twine wrap around the base of those stems where it's a little bit wider. That kind of disguises that and makes it look like it's all tied up in a little bow. And this card really did come together so quickly. It was so simple and so beautiful, and it can be used for so many different occasions. Now, you may not be a florist, but this is the kind of floral design that I absolutely love, and I can't wait to see the custom paper wrap bouquets that you create with this stamp and die set.